Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to talk about this little Chanel rectangle mini flap. I totally love her, but after having her for almost 2 years, so it's about a year and a half wear now, I wanted to review a wear and tear and how I really feel about my Chanel mini rectangle flap. She's got silver hardware, she's beautiful. I am lucky to have her. I know she's very highly coveted. I actually really love the silver hardware as opposed to the gold. The gold is a little more classic Chanel. The silver makes it easier to wear for me that I can wear with dressy and casual. It is lambskin, it is not the caviar leather. So what I found, I acquired her, I believe it was September 2020, and today is March 15th, 2022. Now it is lambskin, and I know that just because it's Chanel and it's expensive, it doesn't mean it's bulletproof. So I already knew from the get-go the lambskin, it's quite soft. It's much softer than the caviar. But you can see she gets little dents, and sometimes that's just from, I'll put her in the dust bag and this chain might sit on top of her and cause a little dent. So I was expecting some micro scratches, and what I noticed is that after a year and a half wear, the corners just don't look that good. See that right there? See that corner? Oh, let me get closer. You can see how that corner is rubbed. And here on the flap, not much, but you can see it more here. And here. Let's see what really fits into the bag. Definitely can't leave without my phone, but I need my wallet, my keys, and my lipstick. And let's get the AirPods in there as well. So honestly, that's what I can fit comfortably. You can see that this side is lopsided. Now that I actually close the thing, let's distribute this more evenly. It's a little lopsided depending on what I put in there, and I really can't put too much. I would really love to get my sunglasses in there, but that looks like too much of a tight squeeze. So let's take the AirPods out. I've got my keys, my lipstick, and let's put the sunglasses right on top. Yeek! Tight squeeze there, so I guess we can't. Now, as I mentioned, I do not use the back pocket because it is just going to scratch this part of the lambskin, which I just really don't want to do. And even this seems overstuffed for me, so we're gonna take that out. I guess we're gonna put my keys somewhere else. Honestly, that is how I would love to wear it. I don't really know how this part isn't as fluted as that part. It must be the way that I'm wearing the bag. This portion of the video is sponsored by Glirst phone. Now, every time I upgrade my phone, I have a hard time finding a phone case that I actually like. First of all, look at this beautiful box and packaging, which comes in what I call this beautiful silky sleeping bag. I could not resist the beautiful quartz-like marbled phone cases and designs that they have. There are so many different colors, so many that I couldn't even choose. There's pinks and greens, emeralds, everything. If you wanted to, you could pick a matchy-matchy case. See, that matches the phone case. You can add the optional keyring if you like. I thought that was perfect for my new AirPods. It also comes with this tool if you wanted to switch them out. It's easy as this. Let's just push the AirPods out. And now I can be matchy-matchy. This has a double layer of protection. You can see the shock absorbent layer here and the hard shell. That goes together, and just pop your phone in. So Glirst is offering a discount for anything on the site. Use my code Michelle15 for 15% off anything. And my daughter got a matching one as well, so thank you so much to Glirst. I wanted to show you the comparison of the Chanel Mini next to my friend Anne's YSL Jamie. First thing I noticed, they're the same size. So they're like cousins. They'll look like cousins. And my Chanel is a lambskin. She was purchased in 2020 for $3,800. I believe it's much more now. She has a back pocket. So it's a magnetic closure where this is a twist lock. But what I really noticed is when I hold this bag, and you can just see the quality of the lambskin, it feels like butter. It's so buttery, and I can feel the thickness of the material on both sides and throughout the bag. So, having said that, I know this is a beautiful Chanel and hard to get, so I do appreciate her. But if I feel lambskin to lambskin, there's a significant difference. Would you agree, Anne?
Yes.
You can feel it, right? Like you can feel this feels like butter, and almost, I hate to say this, but it makes this bag feel like cardboard. Sorry. But what I looked at here is like the construction of the leather and the bag throughout. I'm gonna take your things out so I can really feel it. Okay, look at the bag. It's got a beautiful lining, and if you just feel the construction here, it's very well made. Now, if I compare that to my Chanel, it's more of a boxy construction, which is, I know what the style is. However, look at how these corners, they're reinforced, whereas the corners of my Chanel, after a 1.5 years use, you can see where the surface of the leather has been rubbed. How even the way the corners are made, you can't help but rubbing those, whereas you don't have that problem. They're actually quite reinforced on the YSL. So I found that just mildly disappointing in the price point of this girl compared to her price point, which, what, she was $1,500?
She was $1,600.
On Fashionphile, right? $1,600 pre-loved on Fashionphile. I don't know what the cost now of a Jamie.
I think she was $1,900 retail.
Either way, it's pretty much half of what a Chanel is, or even retail. Compare retail to retail. So I know they're different brands, but it kind of makes me feel like all the thousands of dollars are right here. As for quality, just looking at from not only a consumer perspective, but a perspective of, I used to be in product development and product management, so I have a lot of experience with materials and just looking at the construction and the quality. And as for this, it really, once you look at it compared to this, is not nearly as luxurious. So you can see she only has 2 grommets, so you can only wear the bag one way. And I noticed that with the YSL. My favorite Rebecca Minkoff bag does this too, where it has 4 grommets. So you can wear her over the shoulder or cross body. And the only thing it doesn't have is the back pocket, which I really don't use anyways, because I feel like if I put things in and take it out, I'm going to scratch this portion of the bag. As you can see, the lambskin, it's very delicate.
It's not that I expect that nothing will ever happen to the bag. However, this is normal wear and tear.
So to me, that's very disappointing. Like I said, I don't expect anything to be titanium, but I also did not expect the leather to be that low quality. At the time of purchase of this bag, it was $3,800. I don't know what a Chanel Mini costs now. I think it's $4,500. So having said that, this particular one, that kind of makes me feel like their mini, of course it is. It's like the A-class of the Mercedes, where they actually made this one rather cheaply. So maybe it's like $400 for the bag itself, and then $3,800 or whatever it is for the logo. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful or anything because I know I'm lucky to have a Chanel and maybe she's the only Chanel I will ever have. Of course, I like to shop for quality. For $3,800, the quality is not here. The prestige of carrying a little Chanel, yes, perhaps, but you know, that's just my opinion and that's how I feel about it. I'm still going to wear her proudly, but I am a little like, it's not even upset. I'm not upset about it. It's just, it is what it is and it is what happened. So I'm just reporting the facts. And what is this sticking up here? I just noticed that. The edge of this leather sticks up right here, but I guess when I'm wearing that, you can't see it. I also know that the look and the design of a Chanel is uniquely Chanel and doesn't really compete with the YSL. I just wish for the money that Chanel, the brand, would use a little bit higher end expensive material, because obviously if YSL can do it for half the price, then so can Chanel. So I hope you guys spent your money wisely if you're to this part of the video. Thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Would you still pay full price for the Chanel Mini? Thank you so much. My name's Michelle. Bye.